What's up, everybody? My name is Mike. I own Grindhouse Video. Every Sunday at 7ish, I go live on YouTube and I tell you what came in, what's coming in, give you news, updates, rants, reviews, and answer your questions. If you have any questions, please ask, and I will get to those in just a second. It seemed really short. There we go. That was my phone. Forgot to look at the angle. How's everyone doing? Hope you had a good Halloween. I didn't do anything for Halloween. I worked for Halloween. That's what I do. I worked all day today too, because I'm getting ready for the Black November sale. Yay! So I've been tossing around what I'm going to do for the Black November sale for a while now, and once I started setting it up, this is after my last email and after I made the graphic that is on the website right now. I'm going to kind of update that probably tomorrow. Because I was like, okay, I'm starting to do everything. There are hundreds and hundreds of titles that are being added to the new, just for November, buy one, get one free sale. That's not going to change. There's a lot. Like, probably close to 600 titles in that sale. I'm still adding stuff to the buy two, get one free sale. In addition to that. And then I was going to be doing just kind of marking down some stuff. But then I'm like, oh shit. I've also got a label sale that's going to be ending right around the end of the month. And then I got to go through and change all those prices back. So I think instead, I'm just going to do a percentage sale. So I've been doing a lot of record shopping online. And I've noticed a couple ways that some of these record labels do sales. A lot of them just do, 30% off. And then here's what's available for 30% off. But one of them that I order from quite a lot. In fact, I literally got a shipping notification for an order I placed 6 weeks ago because of their sale. They have a very big sale. What they do is like this percentage off on these records, this percentage off on these records, this percentage off on these records. And I kind of stole their idea. So instead of just markdowns, I'm not really doing any markdowns. What I've been doing all day today and last night is I'm going to be doing 10% off certain titles, 20% off certain titles, and 30% off certain titles. So that's what I'm doing there. Also, we will be doing 30% off all used. Plus, we will be doing a special adult clear out sale. I forget what I called it on the tag. Adult clearance, something like that. Where we'll be marking down a bunch of stuff, mostly stuff that I can't return. That we will be adding to that. So that'll just be all adult titles. We got to sell through those. I have marked everything down to cost or below cost on those. And then Black Friday, technically Thanksgiving day, through the end of Cyber Monday, we've got a big label sale. So there's a lot going on in November. It all starts on Wednesday. And I should be done hopefully by tomorrow. I might have a day where I don't have to be working till 2 o'clock in the morning on the computer, but I should be able to get it done. I've got a few more vendors I got to go through and do basically what I'm doing. I'm literally going through pretty much everything I carry and looking at if it's sold, how it's selling, how much I make off it, and then putting it in the 10, 20, or 30% off based on that. Um, or if it's something that I can't mark down, but it's getting close to being at wholesale price, and I'm putting it in the buy two go on free sale. A lot going on. But I'm basically going through the entire stock, which is massive. It's like 10,000 titles. But yeah, so there you go. That's what I've been doing today, and that's what I will be doing tonight and the rest of the week until Wednesday, when we get the sale live. Hello to everybody. Halfway to live, number 666. I noticed that when I was setting up the show. I'm like, yes, just another 8 more years of doing the show, and I should be there. Tried to read the Great Pumpkin, but missed him. I'm sorry to hear that. Wednesday sounds wild. Yeah, it's going to be fucking crazy. Is that a Grammy shirt? It is. From Nashville. Another thing, before we get into the meat of the show, there might not be a live show next week. And wearing a record store shirt and talking about record stores, kind of reminded me of that. I might be in Atlanta next week, next Sunday, to be exact. There's a big record show going on there, and I'm still tossing around the idea of going to it. But if I do go, I will either be in Atlanta at 7 o'clock on Sunday, or we'll be driving home from Atlanta at 7 o'clock on Sunday. So if I do go, there will be no show. If I don't go, there will be a show. And then I'll be sad that I'm not at the record show. I don't know. Haven't figured it out. Were you able to order the newest Vinegar Syndrome partner titles with the slips the other day? I did not get any Santa Claus Conquers the Martians. But everything else that I am carrying, I'm not carrying all the partner labels anymore. Some of these labels and some of these movies, like, I can look at it and just be like, I'm never going to sell it. But because I can't return Vinegar Syndrome, I have to be more careful with what I order from them. But everything else, all the horror type stuff, cult movie type stuff, is ordered with and without the slips. But AGFA just can't seem to get it. Can't seem to get them before they sell out. And to be honest, it might have been my fault. I did look at noon when the titles went up, and I wasn't able to order them. And then I just kind of forgot about it because I give up. I don't know how fast those AGFA slips sold out. And honestly, at this point, don't even care. But I'm not going to get into it. No rants tonight. Tonight's going to be a rant-free show. So let's get into the meat of the show. Let's talk about what you guys kind of pretty much come here to do, is find out what came in and what is coming in this week. This week we got Abducted, with or without the slip. Afraid on Blu-ray. The Antichrist from Imprint from Australia. Arabesque from Kino on 4K. At Close Range Limited Edition from Arrow. Attachment with or without the slip. Baby Blood 4K from Kino, comes with the slip. The Baron Imprint Limited Edition. Jesus, brain fart. Beverly Hills Ninja from Australia. Cattle Drive from Kino. Columbia Horror Indicator UK. This is a Region B title. That one came in. Convoy 4K Steelbook and the standard Blu-ray from the UK came in. Corpse Mania with or without the slip. The Crow 4K. That's the new Crow, not the old Crow. The Cult of AGFA trailer show without the slip, just the standard. If you want to know why, go back a couple weeks and I talk about it. Dangerous Game, the standard edition from Vinegar Syndrome. Deadpool and Wolverine, and the Deadpool Wolverine Deadpool Steelbook. We still haven't gotten Wolverine. So I apologize to those of you that ordered both. Still waiting. I don't know why it's been such an issue getting some of these steelbooks from them, but I don't know. Death Valley imprint limited edition. We got in Dial D for Demons. This is a Vinegar Syndrome VCA. Doppelganger on Blu-ray from Australia. This one comes with a slipcover, and I highly recommend this movie if you haven't seen it. It's 90s. It's very fun. Well, not necessarily fun. It's a good movie. It's not amazing. It's not perfect. It's not great. But it is a pretty fun, like, cool, fun watch if you haven't seen it before. I haven't seen it in forever, so I'm kind of looking forward to possibly watching that pretty soon. Dude Bro Party Massacre 3 with or without the slip. Escape from New York Steelbook. We got The Facets of Love from 88 Films US. Fear.com with or without the slip. Film Noir number 22 from Kino. Forgotten Jelly Volume 7 from Vinegar Syndrome. Found Footage Phenomena with or without the slip. Frankie Frico from Scream Factory. Fright from Kino on 4K. The Ghost Dance from Vinegar Syndrome with or without the slip. Give Me an A, Vinegar Syndrome without, or partner label with or without the slip. Going South Standard Edition, 4K. Gut Pile with or without the slip. In Memoriam with or without the slip. The Kid from Kwang Tung, I think I nailed that. From 88 Films US. Krampus, the Naughty Cut 4K Steelbook from Scream Factory. The Kung Fu Instructor from 88 Films US. Mindbenders VSA from Vinegar Syndrome. Monsters, the complete series DVD from Australia. It is region free, and it is also not $100 like the US version, out of print US DVD is. So if you've been wanting it and you didn't want to pay $100 for it, there you go. It's got a region free repress from Australia. Also from Australia, the Mummy Collection Blu-ray from Via Vision. Murder Party with or without the slip. Highly recommend this movie. Highly recommend this movie. It's so fun. It's awesome. Night with or without the slip. Power of Grayskull with or without the slip. Pray for Rock and Roll from Kino. Purple Rain 4K Steelbook from the UK. We also got Red Peony Gambler 1 through 3 with or without the slip. The Reflecting Skin with or without the slip. 7 Chances from Buster Keaton from Kino. Shanks 4K limited edition from Vinegar Syndrome. Signs 4K. Silent Bite Blu-ray and DVD. The Sixth Sense 4K. Slap the Monster on page 1 from Radiance US. US? I think that's a US title. Snowtown with or without the slip. Strange Darling US version Blu-ray. The 4K is coming from the UK and is available for pre-order right now. Superstition from Imprint. Swallowed with or without the slip. The Tenant with or without the box. Not the slip, the box. The Third Man limited edition from the UK. Trap on 4K and on Blu-ray. TV Movie of the Week collection from Imprint in Australia. I'm getting actually kind of good at doing that. Australia. I can't do the whole, like, just talk in that accent, but I think I'm nailing Australia. The Visitors from Kino on Blu-ray. We Were Soldiers 4K. White Christmas 4K. Wizard of Oz 4K Steelbook Collector's Edition. Comes in a box and got all the kinds of shit inside of it also. And then Zombie Child from, or with or without the slip. And I think that's it. Yep, that's it. That's what came in this week. It was a lot. We got through it. It's fine. We also got in restock on Nightmare on Elm Street. UK Ultimate Steelbook. It comes in the box. We got a lot of stuff. A lot of restocks and stuff like that. Look on the site. If you want something, just search it on the site. It's easy to find. All right, let's get into it. My brain is kind of mush just from doing the same thing all day, so I apologize. Next week, this is what we were expecting to get in. 2020 Texas Gladiators Blu-ray and 4K from Severin. Peep Show Collection number 63, I believe. I can't see your titty close enough to be able to see if I think it's 63. The Abduction of the Innocent on DVD. All the Haunts BRs from Severin. Beazle from Epic. The Blair Witch Project Collection from Imprint. And the Blair Witch Project from Second Sight are both going to be in this week. Born on the 4th of July 4K. Charlie Chase and Hal Roach, Late Silence from whatever, that one. The Complete Thin Man Collection from Warner Archive. Crimson Peak Standard Edition 4K. Deep Cuts from Dario Argento's Deep Cuts from Severin. Directed by Roman Polanski from Imprint. Dunwich Horror Standard Edition Blu-ray. Followers. Found Emulsion DVD. Frogman is on the way. Promise you, it is on the way. Full Moon Fright Box from Umbrella in Australia. Gleaming the Cube DVD. I haven't sold any pre-orders for this. I don't know if it's ever going to get a Blu-ray, and the DVD of the US version is just completely out of print. So I just you know what? We'll see what happens with it. So if you're interested in picking up Gleaming the Cube on DVD, it's region-free from Australia. It's kind of cheap. The Golden Harvest Volume 1, Supernatural Shockers from Scream Factory is on the way, or will be on the way. Grisly Tales for Gruesome Kids. This is a old TV show. I've never heard of it. I'm not getting many in, but I got a few programs for it, so somebody's actually heard of it. Did not watch it when I was a kid. Hollywood 909 double. Oh, Jesus. I'll explain. Hollywood 90028 from Grindhouse Releasing is on the way. House of the Devil from Umbrella. Highly recommend this movie. It's so good. It's so good. I love everything that Ty West does, but this is by far his best, including X and Maxine and Pearl. I love this movie. This is so good. The Incredibly Strange Creatures, I'm not saying the whole title, from Severin. The Last Starfighter Standard Edition 4K. We did pick up the last of the limited edition 4Ks. So if you're wanting one with the slip and the booklet and whatever is inside of it, you can pick it up at the store. We have it on the website. Luis, that guy? I'm not going to try it. Limited edition from Eureka is on the way. The Out There Halloween Mega Tape, aka WNUF2, is on the way. It's on the way in the same box with Frogman, so we will be shipping those this week. Ozploitation Rarities Volume 2 from Australia, from Umbrella specifically. Scarface 4K and Blu-ray from Criterion. Seven Samurai 4K from Criterion. SpongeBob SquarePants Movie Standard Edition from whoever put that out. Sugarland Express 4K. Suspiria remake from Imprint. I forgot to look when I was setting up the show. I forgot to look and see how many are shipping. I did get a message from the distributor that they were having an issue, possibly with damages on their end or Imprint's end, and I'm not getting all of my order, so there might be a slight issue with possibly picking this up if you didn't pre-order it, or sending out all the pre-orders that we have, just because of a stock issue, which is out of our control. But we're getting some. I don't know how many. I forgot to look, but we will be getting that in this week. From the UK, The Sword and the Sorcerer from 101 Films. Time Crimes from Umbrella. Trainspotting 4K Steelbook from the UK. And Zixers Road. I don't know how to say it. But that's out on 4K. I don't know why. I don't know why it's on 4K. But it's on the way. So there you go. That's what I'm expecting. You saw me kind of do that, and okay, so I realized I need to get a trash can for my kitchen with a lid. So you can probably see them flying around. I was not home basically all day Friday and basically all day Saturday. I was hanging out with Michelle. And I had fixed some chicken. I think Wednesday or Thursday? I can't remember. I think it was Thursday night. And I had just taken the trash out. So I didn't even think about it. But by the time I got home, there was fucking flies everywhere. They're not flies. They're just like little itty bitty flying bugs. They have been fucking pissing me off. Like, I took it out. I took out the trash. It's actually by the road for tomorrow. But I'm just waiting for them to all die off. So I apologize if you're seeing flies around. I gotta get it because I'm not home as much, and I don't fill up a trash bag every week by myself anymore. And I need to get a trash can with a lid, or be better about taking raw foods out to the trash. So I apologize for the flying shit in the screen. It pisses me off every time it happens. All right, let's see what people are saying. Were you able to order the new? Oh, we already got that. Are you getting extra copies of Frogman, or only filling pre-orders? We, barring any damages, we should have some left of WNUF2 and Frogman. Hate Nats because Nats don't buy physical media. I feel the same way. My USPS tracking wasn't working from Halloween until today, but I got tracked today. You literally have the fastest shipping of any site I use. Can't wait for the sale. Hail Satan. Thanks, man. You are very welcome, Oren. I will say this. Once the Black November sale starts, you might see a minor slowdown in sales or in shipping, just because of the massive orders that we're going to be getting. So just keep that in mind. Rants are greater than no rants. I know, Douglas. Thank you very much, but we're not doing rant tonight. We're keeping it friendly. Let's pull from my collection. Longlegs. I have seen it. And it's been out long enough now that I can talk about it. Okay, so I have heard so much about this fucking movie, and I was kind of excited about it. So Michelle and I put it on one night, and we watched it, and at the end, I was like, why do people like this? Why is this getting so many good reviews? It's kind of boring. Nick Cage's makeup was way overdone. It would have been way creepier if he wasn't wearing that, and it didn't make sense. The whole supernatural part of it, like trying to be Seven with a supernatural aspect, did not work for the movie. It was kind of dumb at the end. I kind of hated the movie. Why is it still in my collection? I don't know. I haven't brought myself to take it out of the collection yet. But it may get taken out in the next purge. This one I still haven't seen. I think I started watching it back in a while ago, but never finished it. The Unseen is the limited edition Scorpion release. And we got the last Blu-ray for the night. The other ones are DVD. This one's not open because I've seen the movie before. But I just thought this was kind of cool. It's not a perfect movie, but it is pretty cool. Crossbearer, The Hammer of God. This is like a German one, I think. It's got a lot of shit on it. I can't show the back because there's boobies. But yeah, it's just a cool German edition that somebody traded in at one point. And it's been in my collection for years. Now we're on to some DVDs. Now this movie is a classic. It's so fun. I can't believe that it doesn't have a Blu-ray. Cheerleader Camp, awesome. 1988. Got Betsy Russell in it. That's all you need. Betsy Russell, and Leif Garrett. Someone needs to get on that shit. And then lastly, from my collection, this one's not a great movie. I think I might have talked about it on the show before. I don't know when. But like, this is not a great movie. I have it in my collection because of the girl that's in it. I just kind of have a thing for her. Night Vision. It's not a great movie, but I don't know. She was only in a couple things, and I ended up finding it. Somebody traded it, I think. So it's in my collection. Then we got the record of the night. This one is, I want to say I've talked about them before, so I won't talk about it too much, but this is their, I think it's their last album. They did a live thing. I think they did a compilation of greatest hits, but I think this is their last album that they ever made. Adam Again's Perfecta. It's from 95? No, had to have been 94. No, 95. Originally, at least in 95. Great record. Now, my favorite from them. My favorite is Dig. But a really good bluesy, alt-rock, like college rock type band. I love that band. R.I.P. Gene Eugene. Just saw Long Legs last night. Good, not great. I kind of agree with that. Like, it was, although I wouldn't say it was even good. I just kind of found it boring. Long Legs, the 469th movie of the decade, wrongly declared the best horror movie of the decade. I very much agree with that. Is it just me, or was Cage channeling Tiny Tim? I thank you very much. I was trying to figure out who he reminded me of in that movie, and it was Tiny Tim. Gotta say, Heavenly Bodies new Blu-ray from Fun City Editions was lots of fun. Nice transfer too. That's good to hear. I still haven't checked that out or Paradise yet. Cheerleader Camp is a good one. Heard its rights issues keeping it from coming to Blu-ray or 4K. I'm guessing it's you're asking, do I like any doom metal? No. I like a band from the 80s that I grew up listening to that is a part of the doom metal scene. But I don't consider them doom metal. But I guess they are. They're like one of the pioneers. A band called Trouble. I really like their Run to the Light album and their self-titled 1990 record. But no, not necessarily a doom metal fan. No. Long Legs felt more like a feature-length version of an episode of a TV show, the TV show Millennium. Noticed you added more collectibles to the site. The Geek minifigure looks sweet. I did add more collectibles, and there's more to come. I got a ton of them. I kind of went through the bins that we put them all in, so I kind of have an idea of what we have left. But we're not even close. We're not even close to adding it all. So I got a lot. So buy up. If it sells well, I'll keep getting collectibles in. I want to get stuff that's not fucking NECA figures and shit like that you can get anywhere. I have a lot of that, to put on the site, but it's not what I want to carry in the future. I don't want to have a huge pop section, even though I do have a lot of pops to put up. I didn't buy pops the entire time that we were open. The physical store was open here in Knoxville. They're all super old pops that I just haven't gotten rid of. So, but yeah, keep buying collectibles, and I will keep getting them in. When I think of Dig, I think of Mudvayne. They are completely different bands. Adam Again says nothing like Mudvayne. I can guarantee you. Possibly almost exact opposite. Curious what the label sale is for Black Friday. It's not nailed down yet, as far as I know. So I can't say. But I also can't say because it's too early. It'll be probably in 2 weeks I'll be able to say something. And now the rant. God damn it, Douglas. Where can we hear the bands that you were in? any YouTube videos. No. We did, my band Braille did a demo, basically CD. We did have some cassettes for the band Good Grief. I don't even have any of those. They were basically our gas money so that we could get home from playing gigs. We would record our practice and put it on a cassette, and I would make a little artwork thing, and I would dub as many as I could the night before the show, and that's how many we sold, and that's how we got our gas money to get back. And then the last band I was in, the September Engagement, never did anything. We recorded a demo, never released it. I have that demo, but yeah, so I have like 2 demos from Braille, one from Braille and one from September Engagement. Other than that, you will never hear it. Like, they're not on Discogs. Unless you find somebody in Tampa, St. Peter area that has a Good Grief demo, which I have found somebody that was like, dude, like I was at a bar one night in Ybor, and it was, dude, you were at Good Grief. I'm like, yeah. He's like, I got all their tapes. I'm like, I'm sorry. But yeah. I do have some practices that we filmed on my mom's VCR or VHS recorder, like camcorder. But I'll probably never make those live. My bands weren't good. Listen to actual musicians. Go eat. Sounds like a great idea, Douglas. So what's coming up? Wednesday starts the Black November sale. Then as a part of the Black November sale, Thanksgiving Day through the end of Cyber Monday will be our label sale in the middle of the chaos of the Black November sale. And, that's about it. That's what we got going on this month. So thank you very much for watching. Every Sunday at 7ish, I go live on YouTube and I tell you what came in, what's coming in, give you news updates, for interviews, and answer your questions. Yeah. That's all I got. So thanks for watching. And as always, be nice to people. Don't be a dick. And hail Satan. We'll see you possibly next week. I might not be here next week. I might be in Atlanta at a record show. I don't know yet. You'll find out when there is no show next week. Other than that, I can't say yes or no. But that's the only other change. All right. Peace out, everybody. We'll see you next week. Possibly. It's just a habit of I'm like